this. Where is your more definite statement, ma'am?
Again, Your Honor, I was homeless.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked you. Where's the more definite statement? Because on the 23rd, I said that you had until now to file a more definite statement. Where is it? You've not filed one?
I haven't.
On the record in the matter of Joe Ella Chambers versus Lynette Farr, 23-02425. Appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Brian Butchart. I'm appearing on behalf of the defendant, counter plaintiff, Ms. Farr, and Riverfront Apartments.
Okay, ma'am, please state your name.
Excuse me, Joe Chambers.
Okay, I do see that Ms. Chambers filed a answer, which is in the file. Counsel, did you get a copy of that?
I did, Your Honor, yes.
Okay, and then my note was that she was to file an answer and a more definite statement and counter complaint within 2 weeks. Let's see. Okay, and then the other issue I had was that you had not hired an attorney, but you were at some point at least looking to hire an attorney. You still have not hired an attorney, correct, ma'am?
I've tried.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
I've tried. I've continuously tried.
Okay.
I've spoken to several attorneys. Do things.
If I can't hear you, I can only imagine that he can't hear you.
Sorry.
We can't hear you, ma'am.
Straining to talk as it is.
I understand.
And I've tried to retain counsel quite some time. Different. I can't get a lawyer.
Okay.
I can't get a lawyer.
Okay, so you're gonna proceed on your own in this matter then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then counsel for the defense, I think did we attempt before to have a pretrial on this?
Well, Your Honor, I know that my partner who initially had this case has attempted to speak with Ms. Chambers on a couple of occasions, and it just doesn't appear like it's going to be resolved. I guess I would like to make a brief argument if and when the court permits regarding the answer that was filed and the lack of a more definite statement as ordered, but I don't think pre-trying this is going to help at this point, Judge.
Okay, yeah, you can make that argument at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. As you did indicate, when we were before you 2 weeks ago, the plaintiff was ordered to, of course, answer the counter complaint as well as file a more definite statement. As noted, she did file an answer on a civil answer form. We started that answer with the statement that she was answering the complaint, or I think she, of course, intended the counter complaint. But she went on, it's obviously not responsive as required by the court rules to the counter complaint. She specifically required pursuant to MCR 4.201, I'm sorry, MCR 2.111C to answer each allegation individually with either an admission or a denial. She's failed to do that. It's a 3-page run-on narrative. In it, there also appears to be additional claims that were not claimed in the original lawsuit. She's claimed, I think, an additional $2,055,000 in accumulated damages. So I don't believe that the answer is compliant with the court rule or the court's order, nor has she filed the more definite statement as ordered. Your Honor, at this time, I would request that her case in chief be dismissed. I do understand that she's not an attorney, that she's proceeding in pro per, but this court has given her a lot of opportunities to comply, and as a matter of fact, she is required still to comply with the court rules, even though we do know that she likely doesn't understand them fully. I think the court's given her plenty of opportunity. We still don't quite understand what exactly her complaint is about. I think this is our 4th appearance before you, Your Honor, And at this time, we would be asking the court to dismiss her matter.
To the extent that I'm gonna give you an opportunity to respond. I did order that you file a more definite statement. I only see an answer to counter complaint, which was filed 2 days ago, and for the record, this is the first time I've seen this file since then, so I've not had an opportunity to read this. Where is your more definite statement, ma'am?
Again, Your Honor, I was homeless.
And that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked you. Where's the more definite statement? Because on the 23rd, I said that you had until now to file a more definite statement. Where is it? You've not filed one?
I haven't.
Okay.
I was trying to find a place to live.
I understand that, but you're the one who's bringing this lawsuit. They didn't haul you into court while you were trying to find a place to live. You hauled them into court. So you're still responsible for following the court rules and the procedure, and I can't deviate from that because of your own circumstance. When you brought this matter before the court, you didn't have to bring this matter before the court if it was something that you could not move forward with appropriately. And even if you can't get an attorney, you filed this complaint on your own, you are still responsible for moving the case forward in an appropriate manner. It does say at the top under the address counter, so I'm assuming this is the answer to the counter complaint. I got to dismiss your complaint for failure to prosecute because you have not essentially put enough information in the complaint to put the defendant on notice as to what you're suing them for. So when I ask for a more definite statement, that's what I mean. You're required by the court rules to put the other party on notice in your writings, specifically of what you're saying they did to cause you damage, that they had a duty and that they breached of. So you've not been able to do that. I'm going to dismiss the case, but it will be dismissed without prejudice. So that means you can reissue the lawsuit at another time appropriately, and if you get an attorney. But as it relates right now, it's not moving forward, so I have to dismiss that. As to the counter complaint, I gave you an opportunity to address the counter complaint. The counter complaint, your answer is about 5 pages long, and I don't know that it's sufficiently, without reading it, is addressing the counterplay, because even as I skim it, I see issues about police and civil rights, and you're requesting $2 million. And if you're requesting $2 million, you're in the wrong court.
No, now.
You know what now?
I'm in the wrong court.
You can't get $2 million out of this court.
I'm getting false information. I'm getting held up. I'm getting blocked.
Who's holding you up?
I come to the courts. I ask people. I've never been in a city where they give you the wrong information, mislead you, everything.
Well, we're not holding up your case, and the court is not to give you legal advice.
No, ma'am.
So you're the one who's bringing the lawsuit, ma'am. You understand that?
Sometimes I understand. I have a headache. I have a hope, and I get confused in terms.
I can understand that. And so what I would advise, ma'am, is that you probably not try to bring this lawsuit on your own. Maybe get some assistance of a counsel, an attorney, because it's not clear what you're suing for. Okay.
They say that there was damages, and I'm simply saying, how can there be damages when she is falsely using my apartment?
Who is she?
Lynette Farr. She would say first of all, it's $585. That's the exact amount of rent. That's the exact amount I charge them with stealing. That's all on police records. That's all on records. Second of all, she was using my apartment to show investors, and she's sending me letters like they're inspections. It was her own workers who told me she was using my apartment as, to show investors. My apartment's in immaculate condition. All they did was come in there and steal. You
have pictures of the damages?
I have pictures.
I'm talking to Mr. Burkhardt, sorry.
Your Honor, if the court's going to dismiss her case in chief, my client doesn't want to be in court, Judge. I have authority to dismiss our counter complaint. We brought the counter complaint.
I'll accept your dismissal of the counter complaint. We'll issue a dismissal on both sides. And we'll note that you are dismissing the counter complaint. The court's dismissing the complaint for failure to prosecute, and it's dismissed without prejudice, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. And I'm sorry, did you wish for me to submit that dismissal on the counterclaim?
Yes, please.
Okay, will do.
Do you have any questions, ma'am? Okay, good luck to you if you do intend to refile this with counsel, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.